Okay, back to clip number 2 about bar girls, or how to find those who are not bar girls in Thailand. So again, Udon Thani is a place that you have to be smart to catch those who are not in the business. Because as I said before, some bar girls that came originally from the villages in Udon Thani area are coming on vacation, or maybe they have problem with their family, something. So you find many semi-retiree bar girls, but you can find many that are ready to go to work in this job. Now, you ask yourself, why they all come from there? Because of 2 reasons. One, the area is poor. Many villages, poor area. And because of, for a long time, this area produced those girls into the major cities, the tourists go there. It's like a formula that exists in Thailand, that you know that 90% of all bar girls and sex workers in those cities come from Isan area. So because they come from Isan area, all Isan women know the story. So girls that they reach 18 or 17 start dreaming how they can bring more money to the family by going and working this job. In Thailand, it's not a big problem. I remember I had an argument with a Western woman, and she said, "You man, you create this situation in Thailand, that you force women to work in this job." So, you idiot. What an idiot. We don't force nobody. It's like the market, demand and supply. The more tourists come, the more women from Isan will come and work in this job. Please don't blame me. And by the way, see, women don't like to talk about it because it's kind of like, well, you think everybody like that? Hello? Some men think everybody is like that, but I'm saying, why I need to think every woman is like that? Go to the Bible. All the stories 5,000 years ago. Talk about it, how the 2 whores, prostitutions, helped the army with some information. I don't even remember. I'm not a religious person. I'm an atheist on steroids. So, but I remember the juicy stories from the Bible, like King David. This is a story. They try to teach us in school this nonsense. But I remember King David. He go out of the balcony. He see a naked woman taking a shower on the roof. So this evil thing happened in the man's mind 5,000 years ago. He sent somebody to check. He said she's married to some Uriah, whatever his name was. He sent him to die in some battlefield northern of the area that King David was there. And he died, and he took her as a wife. Hello? I don't know why I bring this story here, seriously, just to make a little bit juice into the clip. But let's go back to the reality. Udon Thani is not the only area. I suggest, if you're interested in this method, search with AI, where are the places in Thailand, big factories that women work, that they have thousands of women work there. Try to find out. By the moment you know which factory located where, find out if they have an airport or whatever. You go to Savarnabhum, take a flight, check if they have some hotels, and go on vacation. They go for dinner, they go to the shops, to the mall, wherever they go. You start create a nice relationship with a young lady, poor, that she need to work like a donkey for nothing. And the millionaire, they think we are millionaires. We are all millionaires. So you, the millionaire, kind of, can save her life, and in return, you're going to have a good woman. You're going to have a woman that it's not contaminated by the nonsense of my mother is not sick. My father drunk and broke his neck. He's in the hospital. My water buffalo don't feel good. I remember I talked about it in my first video or clip about a lady named Pooh. She started bullshitting me with the water buffalo. She was not a bar girl, but she was an internet girl. She spoke very good English, wrote, not speak too much, but read translation and things like that. She didn't have tattoos, she didn't drink. So she was on the verge of doing something that those women do, and she started bullshitting me. Probably she learned from somebody how to squeeze money from us. And she told me the water buffalo is sick. I said, okay, give me the diagnostic, and I will buy the medicine for him, for the water buffalo. Never talk to me again about that. So they try. But let's go back. I'm saying there are many places in Thailand. It's a big country. You talk about just below 100 million people. Not everybody work in the bar. There are many nice women there. You go there, the area, and approach nice women. Nice women. And in this specific case, if you are not sick of some disease, you don't have to worry about robbers, because women like that, they don't sleep with everybody. You really need to be careful when you have sex with a bar girl. Need to be very, very careful. Oh, I see behind me. My wife, you know, the things that you do, air when it's too hot, fell. Anyway, it just show you I'm not AI. I'm not AI. But anyway, the opportunity in Thailand is absolutely great. But the problem is that the herd, the majority, always go and do the same thing like everybody else. And I'm not a herd people. I like to go my way. I never go with a tour, visit some country. I always go by myself, with a woman, whatever, with my wife. But I never join 20 people going like goats from place to place, no. So this is the idea. But think about it. What you achieve, if you want to have a future with a lady in Asia, why to spend your time in the bar that you know that nothing good will come out of it? There are horror stories. There are terrible stories how men lost everything. Seriously. So, but we are all men. We understand it. We are all dogs. I'm sorry, not men, dogs. So street dog like to sniff, you know, here and there. I understand that. And when the antenna is up, the brain go down to this antenna that have hole in the head, and our brain is gone. That's the scary thing. Now for the final, I want to say a funny story. I have a friend of mine. It didn't happen to me. Why? Because I don't drink. It's happened to people that like to drink. He liked to go to the bar. He went to a bar that was loaded, but he was already half drunk, loaded with lady boys. Okay? So, but with his sharp senses, he didn't see nothing. So he started talking to the lady boy. Now, I like to talk to them, by the way. They are very intelligent people. And they are very sensitive, and I like to talk to them as a friend. But I don't like that they dream about my old butt. I don't like it. But anyway, So, so he don't remember much. He wake up in the morning and he see a nice butt uncovered front of his face. So he tried to remember how this happened, how I found myself with this nice beautiful butt, and you see the back and the hair behind, long hair, you know. How I brought this woman here. He didn't remember. But he felt a little bit pain. He went to the toilet and he felt uncomfortable in his rear area. Anyway, I'm sorry. He go back to the bed. Suddenly the lady wake up. So she turned. What do you see? A male genitals in front of him. Not in its prime time, but you know, when the guy sleep, wake up, but you still see the package. This is not a woman. So, oh my God. So I asked him, what did you think when it happened? Did you hit him, push him? He said, to be honest with you, when I look at him, at him and her, I see very small genitals. It was small. So she have a very small penis. Hello? She had a very small penis. I asked him. He said, yeah, it's not, but she have silicone here. When he look at the silicone, his brain, maybe after drink all night, so you have a little bit. But he still couldn't get it. Or maybe, when you do something stupid, you cannot take the whole load. We, in the Western society, we take a lawyer and we sue somebody else because they tell you, never blame yourself about anything. Always sue somebody, right? So maybe this phenomena happened to him. He was staring at her. She's half asleep, moving, like ready to wake up. Not she, he. Even me, I start talking she. So the he looked at her and he told me, it was not too bad. I didn't feel so bad because it was very small relatively to other men. Lucky he didn't go to Africa. Lucky the mamba snake wasn't in his bed. But anyway, my point is, it's so funny, seriously, but it's so dangerous. If this guy was drunk all night, and in the morning when he went to the toilet to relieve himself, he felt like he ate something spicy. No, it was not something spicy. Somebody visited him in the night, probably the she that was lying near him. And I asked him, did you have protection? Protection, I was drunk. I cannot think protection, no protection. So by irresponsible behavior as such, you can kill yourself. I mean, come on. Why to kill yourself for what? Just because you were drunk? So my advice to those who cannot stop drinking, choose the lady that you want to take to your hotel and then start drinking heavily. Choose her before. Take the love kit with you. And in the last drop of common sense, make sure you protect yourself. So this is the message of today. You can find good women in Thailand, good women that they are not bar girls. You definitely can find. So good luck.